I'm excited to learn about your time in Glacier, but I guess I want to know a little bit about you first. Can you
Mhm.
tell me how old you are, what you're studying in school?
My name is Gam. I'm currently 23 years old. I graduated, but at that time when I work in Glacier, I studied biomedical engineering. I was in my senior year. Well, I just submitted my thesis then. So I practically graduated and then I went to Glacier National Park to work. So I'm currently working as like a technical analysis for a healthcare company, and I'm also working on my studying to get into master degree because I got a scholarship to do a master degree in the US. So I guess I'll go back again next year.
So, what's your kind of title with Xanterra? Are you like a student ambassador, or what's your title with them?
Well, I was a student ambassador for a Thai company. So currently I'm working with the Thai company with the HR department at Centera. So whenever they have like an interview in Thailand, I will go and help them, as well as if I have a friend that was going to work there and they have a question, so I can contact the HR directly, I guess.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. What year were you working in Glacier?
I did 2023. Yeah, so that's 2 years ago.
Where were you at?
I was in the gift shop in Many Glacier Hotel. I also pick up some overtime in dining room as well.
Oh, very cool. Many Glacier's beautiful. That's like, it seems like
Yes.
that's where everybody wants to go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Exactly.
What made you want to pick Mini Glacier?
Well, I had a friend who did Glacier National Park in 2022, and she was located in Many Glacier Hotel. So I want to be honest with you, I didn't really know that Glacier National Park has a lot of like location. So I thought they have like McDonald's and then they have Many Glacier Hotel and then that's it. And I just learned about this after I signed up, and then they told me to like pick your location. So I did some research, and then I think Many Glacier Hotel is like the start of every hike that I want to do. It's very convenient. Like you don't have to drive to go hike at all. So you just kind of like walk to the beginning of the hike. And I really like the hotel where it's next to the lake. It's clean and everything. And when you walk out the door of the dorm, it's the view of like a mountain and everything. And another thing that I like about Many Glacier is that I don't know, I kind of get the feel like home. It's cozy. It's not too big. Like McDonald is very big, but like Manny Glacier Hotel, it's kind of like homey. And then they have like a show thing that's very like draw me into it. I don't know what it's called, but like they get the employee to like show like a talent show for the employee, and that's very fun for me.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's so cool that you did the talent show. And you did
I didn't
participate.
do it.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh my
I
gosh, that's so
I
cool. But
didn't
I
have
understand
anything to
why.
show. But well, I supported my friend there.
So you had a friend that was working in Glacier the year before. Is that kind of like what initially made you want to do
Hmm.
seasonal work, or what was the draw there?
Well, I always want to do like a seasonal work because when I was in high school, I did an exchange year, but I was in Indiana, but that's what me like I really like the American culture, and I think it's the opportunity if I go work there and then I get to go back to the US again. But when I was in Indiana, I kind of get the sense of like the city because I was in like a capital city there. And this year, I kind of like want to change it up. I want to be in the nature because I've become like more outdoorsy, and I like more nature and I don't want to be in the city. Like I want to, well, as I said, I graduated before I go there. So I want to get like relaxed and I don't want to be in the place where it's like very crowded and very noisy. I just want to connect with the nature, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, so that's why you were like Montana's for me.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, well, there's definitely not a lot of people out here compared to other places, so that's for sure like a little bit more quieter. In the summer, it does get a little crazy, but back there in Mini Glacier, like you said, you're kind of like in your own little world a little bit, and that's really nice. You worked retail in the dining room in the
Yes.
hotel.
Hmm.
How was that experience? Like kind of your day-to-day work life?
Well, I would say I'm an extrovert like people, so I really like to meet new friends, new people. I like to talk with like a lot of guests. So I think that's why it makes it really fun to work in retail and dining room. Well, let's talk about working in retail. I think when it's quiet, it's kind of like boring a little bit. But once it get like crowded or when it's get more guests, I think it's really fun because I really love the guests who come to Many Glacier. I think they have like a common feature. I would say like they're really friendly and they want to talk about their hike. You know, when they come into the gift shop, they kind of like relax a little bit and I get to share my experience, like what's my favorite hike, what it's like working in Glacier National Park. And I think the guest was like really kind to me. And I was the only Thai girl in like the retail. And I get to practice my English a lot as well. And I mostly get to work in the cashier because my manager said that I have a nice voice. But yeah, I love chatting with the guests, so I think that's why. And I think it's a little bit hard for me at first because I've never speak this much of English before. But it's fine. It's nice. It's fun. I get to work with nice managers and nice friends. So now move on to the dining room. I was working as SA server assistant, and again, my manager put me in a host like position because I like to talk a lot. Because like if I was running food, I wouldn't get to talk with the guests at all. So he put me to be in host to talk with the guests to like kill the time when the guests have to wait in line. I think it's really fun because again, when they come to eat, they're more relaxed and well, sometimes when it's dinner, they come in a group and then it's really nice to work with them. However, like dining room in Glacier Many Hotel, it's kind of like fast paced. You have to like work with the server. Sometimes they get like it's not angry, but like frustration at work, you know, and then I have to like put up with it and then I have to know how to handle it. Like, how can I gonna assign this server to this table or where am I gonna put the guests at? And I think that's the challenge. But it's fun. You know, I think friends in dining room is very cool. They're in my age and we have something in common a lot. So it's very fun.
Yeah, totally. The hostesses are like the unsung heroes of the dining room of restaurants. Like I've waitressed
Yeah.
before and like there's so much on you guys to make sure that like you're just kind of like the first point of contact so everything can go smoothly, you know. So yeah,
Hmm.
totally. And restaurant people are always fun
Yeah.
to work with. So I get that as well. So it sounds like you really like to hike. And like you said, Mini Glacier is kind of like if you want to hike in Glacier, you want to be in Mini Glacier.
Yes.
What was your favorite hike down there?
My favorite hike, I would say Angel Wings because on the way to Angel Wings you have to pass the Grinnell Glacier before. So I think that's kind of like two hikes in one, like a two-in-one hike. And I really like it because if you start in the early morning, you can go to Grinnell Glacier and then sit there, have lunch and chat with your friends before you climb up to Angel Wings. But it's hard for me when I did that because it was raining at the time. I think it was gonna storm. Like I can see the crowd, like the cloud and everything. And well, I have to like cross the river as well. So there's the other way around, but like the friend that I went with, he wants to like go over the river. And you know, when it's almost raining, the wind make the currents very strong. And then I
Hmm.
have to climb like over the river to like get past over it. And it's the water is very cold because it's next to the glacier. But it's very fun. I did like my friend recorded me and it was very fun. I was so scared and he was laughing in the back. But yeah, I went up to Angel Wings. I looked down and it's very beautiful views and it's very cold, but we stayed there for like I think only 10 minutes because the storm was coming. But it's really fun. And another of my favorite hike is I did Grinnell Peak. It's like the very peak of the poster. If you see the poster of the Many Glacier Hotel, it's the peak of the poster.
Hmm.
I did that on my third hike. It was very hard for me because I didn't get used to my shoes yet and my feet was hurting and I have to climb a lot. So I didn't mind climbing because I've done like rock climbing before, but I would say it's very steep. So like I have to when it's not steep enough to climb, but you have to walk up. I think that's the hard way. And we did that for the whole day because I went really slow. But the view up there was like breathtaking. It's cool and my friend was like supporting and the way down it's like the other way that I went up. So I kind of like walk on the trees. It's like not on the ground, but it's on the tree. And it's very hard for me. But when I looked back, it's fun. But would I do it again? Well, maybe, but I need a little more time to like get used to hiking first.
Yeah, and like your shoes broken in and like
Hmm.
yeah. Well, that's so typical of like a good hike story is like, would I do it again? I don't know if it was
I don't
really hard,
know.
but it's worth it. It's always tough because it's so hard, but it's always something really cool and you feel so accomplished afterwards. So yeah, those are
Hmm.
all really cool picks. I don't think I've done any of those. I haven't done many off-trail trails in Mini Glacier. I just did Snow Moon Falling Leaf last summer.
That's beautiful. I've never been there though. I was sick when all my friends went, so but it's cool. Like I saw the picture. It's very beautiful.
It's really pretty. It was pretty up there. It was cool to there's like that lake and then there's like another one.
Hmm.
But there's like some I am not like the best hiker for sure. There's still ones I haven't done and like I haven't done Targaman Tunnel.
Oh,
I
I've
would love
never
to do
done
that.
that.
That one seems really cool because,
Yeah,
like the
yeah,
tunnel
yeah.
part of it, you know. So, yeah, it sounds like you were getting out there a lot. Do you have any like specific fun stories from your time in Mini Glacier with friends that you like kind of think back to?
I have two stories. So like one about hiking. I got lost on my first hike. Well, well, we went to, I think we went to, what is it? Iceberg. So that's like the very beginning of the season. The hotel was not open yet. So everyone got the same day off on Saturday. So I think we went as a big group. So I think it's kind of like got separate when we went back. So the very fast people was like in the front, and then there was the slow people in the back, and me and one of my friend was like in the between. So we kind of like two person together, and we both tie, and it was our first hike, and well. I didn't remember the trail at all. So we went up in, what is it called?
Oh, the Swift Current
Yeah,
there?
we went up through Swift Current, but we didn't remember, so we were walking back, and then we saw the sign, and we should have went back to Swift Current, right? But I saw the sign said Many Glacier Hotel, so I followed that sign so that the other way to get back, but it's kind of like off trail a little bit. So me and my friend got scared because we were like keep walking, but like the way the trail is not the same and it's almost dark. It's like 6 p.m. I think. And I can hear the sound, like a lot of the sound from the woods. Like you can hear like birds and animals. And we didn't have like a best spray at all. We didn't have bear spray. We didn't have flashlight. We didn't have anything. It was our first hike.
Yeah.
Um, so I was gonna cry because like the further I walk, the trail gets smaller and smaller, and then there's trees was in our ways, and then there's sound, and then I don't know, it's a lot of things. And then I was gonna cry, my friend was gonna cry, and then we were like, should we walk back so maybe we can like find our friends in the slower group? We didn't find them. We didn't see anyone. I shout asking like if anyone's here. And well, the hotel didn't open yet, so there's no guest at all. It's just our employee. Um, I keep walking back and then to see if there's any way down. I keep calling my friends. No one respond. However, when we went over to Swift Current, I didn't know at the time that it's Swift Current, but we saw three Indian guys. Um, I think they hiked. I think they were tourists, but well, I shout to them like, "Can you help me? I got lost." And then yeah, they helped me get down to Swift Current. I asked them if they have bear spray. They didn't have it as well. So yeah, that's something that's a story for me if anyone want me to like tell them about the hike that I cannot forget. So that's one.
Yeah.
Another story is that I had my birthday day. I had my birthday there. It was my golden birthday, so I turned 22 on 22nd of July. And I think it's very, very close to Christmas in July, which is 25th of July. And then my friend, my best friend at the time, his birthday was on 24th of July. So it's kind of like a birthday week for us. I think it's very fun because I did made a lot of friends when I were there. They kind of like made threw me a party on midnight. um, it's very fun. I got cake. My friends in kitchen baked me a cake. My friend from Thailand bought me a cake, and I did get like a free pass to have dinner in the dining room because I think I won a contest for the employee. So I used that on my birthday, and then I brought my friend, which has a birthday on 24th. So we had a dinner together. It was very nice. And then I think my birthday was like continue up to 25th of July when we have like Christmas in July, and then my manager was like open a champagne for the employee, and then he opened it one for me and my friend as well. So that was very fun.
Oh, that's so fun. Yeah, birthday at the Many Glacier Hotel. Like that's very cool.
Hmm.
Especially your golden birthday. So when you were kind of like working with students who were going to Glacier, what's your advice to them before they came over here?
Well, I would say be prepared. This is what I tell them every year. So be prepared to, well, mentally and physically. Montana is kind of like isolated, not mentioning about the national park. Specifically, in Many Glacier Hotel, you're gonna like get separated. It's like 3 hour away from like Walmart and everything. So I would recommend them to like be prepared because like the people you're with is gonna be with you for the rest of the summer. You're not gonna see anyone else there. It's just gonna be you and your friends in the hotel. But I think it's fun for me. I don't know about anyone else, but I think I really love my friend there. They're very nice and very friendly to me, so I love them. I don't have a problem staying with them for the rest of my life. And physically prepared, I really meant it because like I used to be an athlete and I do workouts every day. When I go hike, I get tired. I feel like my heart was gonna come off my throat. Some of my friend, they is not as fit as me. They didn't really like go on a long hike that much. So I would say, yeah, be prepared and go have fun. When you have time, go hike, go make new friends, do activities. I regret a little bit that I didn't do a lot of activities that Centra was like offering for the employee. I left before they have prom and Halloween, and I don't want this to happen to like any future student that was gonna go there. I want them to like experience everything that if they have a chance. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I remember my first season. There were things that I was like, oh, I don't know if I want to go do that. And I look back and it's
Yeah.
like that was my only chance to go,
I know,
hang out with those
right?
people. And like they're gone, everybody goes their separate ways, whatever. But hanging out with your seasonal crew, like when you get the chance, is like you want to do
Mhm.
that. Did you get to do any fun like super American things? Sometimes you guys go to
Mm.
rodeos.
Oh, yes. Well, apart from 4th of July, I really want to go to rodeo, but I didn't really have a chance until like the last week. Yeah, we went to one rodeo. It was very fun for me, but I felt bad for the little horse
Yeah.
because like they got pulled by the legs.
Yeah.
Um, I was tearing up because I felt so bad for them. But I think it really fun for me to see like the people get thrown around.
Yeah.
I like how people dress. I had a cowboy hat on. I was in the overalls and everything. I was trying to get into like the spirit there. Um, I didn't stay there for the whole thing because it got pretty late and like the road was gonna close. So we have to like hurry back to our hotel. Yeah.
Yeah, long drive back from Columbia
Yes.
Falls. I bet that was the Blue Moon. That sounds like the
Uh-huh.
Blue Moon Rodeo,
Oh yeah.
which is really fun. I'm so glad
Uh-huh.
you wore a cowboy hat and overalls. That's so cute. Were there any opportunities for you to share agriculture?
Oh yes. So one of my friend was asking the location manager to do a Thai party night for our friends. We did the decoration and everything and we have Thai songs on. We cooked Thai food. We did like a Thai traditional song and Thai dance and everything. And there's a lot of people, like the room was packed. We have like a Thai snacks, Thai like elephant pants to give to them. We also have another activity where we teach our friends how to write their name in Thai. So that's very fun because it came out ridiculous. Like the handwriting was so funny. I think I like handwriting for 50 of my friends with the Thai name on the front, and then I made them like a little letter on the back, and then I give it to them to keep. So they have like the Thai name on the card.
That's so cute. And what a cool opportunity. You were working with people from all over the world, but did
Mhm.
you was there another night like that where you got to learn something that you were like, oh, this is so neat?
So there's a lot of Ecuadorian people. So they're always in the pub, in the party. They throw a party a lot. And I learned how they dance. It's very different from Thai people. I kind of see like how they dance and it's very unique pattern. And it's very fun because I also joined them. They brought food from Ecuador. It's delicious. I love it. I didn't get to spend a lot of time with Japanese people because when they came, I was about to leave. So I didn't talk to them a lot at all. I was with them for like 2 days, I think, and then I left. So I didn't get to share my experience with them at all, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. When did you have to leave?
I think it was the beginning of, well, I got to work for 2 months and a half. So I think it was like in the middle of August, I think.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, that makes
Yeah.
sense. Like going back
But
to,
I did like a road trip to back to Indiana. So that was very fun.
oh, that's cool. So you were
Yeah.
in, it sounds like you were in Indianapolis.
Yes.
Um, what was your favorite part about working in Glacier?
My favorite part would be people. I really love all my friends. I didn't get to spend a lot of time with them when I was there because I thought that was like too cool. Like they didn't want to be friend with me, but I did make friend with them towards the end of the season, and we kept talking. I still keep in contact with most of my friend. I think like five of them already came to Thailand. I took them to like the island in Thailand. Well, they came in separate time, so I have to like work up with my it's kind of like my homework to like where to take them, whether they're gonna like it or not. And they're all really, really nice. I still talk to most of them. And as I said that I was gonna go back to the US for a master degree, I still like keep in touch with them and then update them where I'm gonna go. And as I said, there was like people from like different state, different country. And one of my favorite experiences that I get to do the road trip with my friends back to Indiana. So we kind of like travel back together. He was driving. Um, we stopped at Yellowstone, Mount Rushmore, um, Crazy Horse, Devil Tower. I think that was my favorite part, apart from working in the hotel. Yeah, I would say like most of the time, I would say people and the hike as well, the scenery. I don't know if I can, if like I'm gonna find the experience like this anywhere else, because looking back, I was like, am I dreaming when I was there? Because like it seems unreal. Like when I show the picture for people, it seems unreal. I don't know. I think pe a lot of people want to go there, and I get the opportunity to be there, and I'm really grateful for it.
Yeah, definitely. Totally. Cool. Well, thank you so much, Gam. Have a good rest of your
Thank
day.
you.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.